Good morning, everyone. I'm just getting going and getting ready to warm myself up for my day, and I thought I'd like to share this practice for you. It covers all the different directions that the spine needs to move and everything from head to toe that I can think of within an hour's time. So let's come to a nice tall seated alignment and bring the palms of the hands together. Rub them together and make that connection with yourself. And then bring the hands together at your heart and lift your heart up to your hands. And we'll begin with the mantra Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We recite the mantra out loud 3 times. It means we're calling on our inner strength and inspire ourselves to do our very best. Inhale and exhale. And inhale deeply to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. The breath and release the hands to the lap, palms face up. Lift your sternum, relax your diaphragm and soften the belly as the shoulders come down and away from the ears. Lengthen and elongate the back of the neck until the chin comes in slightly. Eyes are closed and gaze is up and in between the brow, looking at the mind's eye, the point of intuition. Breathing light and long. All the breathing is in through the nose and out through the nose unless otherwise specified. We're going to meditate before we begin, so as you inhale, I'd like you to think the word Sat. And as you exhale, vibrate the word Nam, S-A-T-N-A-M. Means the truth within. If you find your mind wanders, and it will, bring it back to your breath and back to your mantra again and again. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam for just 1 minute. Very good. Go ahead and open your eyes and look up here now. We're going to begin with pranayama. Prana meaning vital life force. It comes in on the breath. Yama means regulation or restraint. So it's a breathing exercise that helps us connect the mind, body, and spirit and put us in a space of inner calmness. Also, this particular one is called pulling taffy. Just going to get a little moving music here. And rub the palms of your hands together. Build up some heat and some energy here. Like you're going to build a fire. Get really busy with the palms. So once it gets pretty hot there, like you might start seeing some sparks, you're going to pull the hands apart and together and feel that ball of chi or energy and light. I'm going to ask you to take some nice long deep breaths and connect the breath with the movement. So inhaling as the hands come apart and exhaling as they come together. Begin feeling the breath travel all the way down below the navel center. The center of balance, the Dantian, the Hara. So we're pulling this taffy, and as the taffy warms up, feel yourself breathe deeper and deeper. Good. horizontally. And now I'm going to pull it vertically as well. So breathe slowly, go slowly, move slowly. Want the taffy to break. We want to keep it stretchy and warm. So breathe vertically. So you inhale through the nose completely, so you're filling the belly up as the hands come apart, and expand and contract the torso with the breath. Coming back to that horizontal movement, we're going to breathe horizontally, opening the rib cage and then closing. And then on the diagonal, feel the breath all the way up to the collarbone, the upper back, between the shoulder blades, expanding and contracting. Conscious breathing. Good. And diagonal on the opposite direction. Good. Getting wider, 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 and closing. Now inhale nice and wide, like you're going to give somebody a hug. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to twist to the left. Inhale as you cross to the center, and exhale, twist to the right. Coming back to center, inhale, open the arms. Exhale, switch the cross of the arms. Inhale, we're going to twist to the right. Inhale as you pass through center, and exhale, twist to the left. And relaxing the breath and returning to center. All right, so let's begin warming our necks up a little bit. Sometimes that's the most vulnerable and uncomfortable part of my body when I wake up in the morning. You sleep on your head like I do. So you're going to inhale and tilt your chin towards the sky. And exhaling, and chin comes back towards the chest. Good. And continue on your own, nice and slow. And continue connecting the breath with the movement. As we bring the face facing forward, and relax the shoulders down, and you're going to look to the left. Inhale to center, and exhale, look to the right. And center. And close the eyes through the center. And as you exhale, look to the side or to the horizon, open the eyes and gaze out far away. Inhaling, close the eyes to center. Exhaling, open the eyes and gaze out to the mountains. Maybe it's a lake or a canal. Continue visualizing maybe the ocean far away or the treetops. For some of us, we're able to see the Olympic mountain range. One more time, each side. shoulders relaxed and soft. And returning the face to center. So this is a wise owl spreads its wings. So I'm going to press my arms out and palms towards the back of the room. So it's pressing down and back. Inhale nice and tall. And then you're going to exhale and lean the left ear towards the left shoulder. Press, press, press the palms away. Keep the shoulders relaxed and down. And still breathing here, inhaling and exhaling as you draw a smile across the chest and bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Again, relaxing both shoulders down and pressing back and down. Wise owl spreads its wings. And inhaling and coming back to center. And left ear, left shoulder. Relax all the muscles in the head, neck, and face as you move. Mouth could be slightly open. And then when the chin comes to the chest, let the head rest. And inhale and bring the face facing forward. Okay. This one is called Hugging a Tree. So you all seen bears hugging a tree, especially the little ones like to climb up the tree. This is what it looks like. So expand the arms out here. Hug a tree. All right. From hugging this tree, you're holding on for dear life. You're going to inhale and draw the elbows back. So the elbows are bent, the palms are facing up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the sternum. Chin stays parallel towards the earth. Face is facing straight ahead. And exhale. Hug a tree. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, pull back. And exhale, hug a tree. Inhaling one last time, make it count. And exhale, hug a tree. And then slowly float the palms down to the top of the thighs. You're gonna roll through the shoulders. Tell yourself it's okay to relax in every way. Yoga is about relaxation. Sometimes we create tension to build strength or stretch for flexibility and movement for mobility. But throughout it all, be sure to relax on every level of your being as we move through today's practice. So, let's begin warming up the torso before we get into the other extremities further by having the knees slightly wider than the hips. I'm going to circle the waist in a counterclockwise direction. This is one of the exercises I do every day to maintain my spinal health. So I warm up my low back, and you can do this sitting on the edge of your bed. If you wake up in the morning and your low back is tight, sometimes I don't know what I do when I'm sleeping, but it doesn't feel that great when you get up. Just do this on the edge of your bed before you get going for your day. So I'm circling on my sits bones. I'm rocking around. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you round back. So it's like you're taking your navel and describing the circumference of a circle around the knees. Inhale to center and exhale and go the other way around, reverse directions. Much like you're stirring up a big bowl of something really yummy. In fact, this is really good for your digestion too, so get things moving for your day. to center, and exhale and relax and bring the knees straight out from the hips. Make sure your heels are right underneath, or your ankles are right underneath your knees, so you can press down for support and balance as we move through this series of exercises for our spine. So we're going to take our thumbs and place them at the back side of the hips and the fingertips in front. And you're going to rock the hips back and forth. So you can inhale, lift the sternum, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and exhale, relax and release. Slight rounding of the spine here. So it's not emphasizing the round, we're just letting go. So inhale, lift the chest, slight arch in the low back, tailbone comes towards the back wall, and exhale and relax. Choreograph the movement with the breath. Inhale as you come forward, and exhale as you relax back. You can do this one fast, you can do it slow, find your own rhythm and flow. So this is primarily for the low part of the back. Good. Just focusing still on the pelvis and the lumbar vertebrae, all the way down to the tailbone. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our hands to our rib cage, thumbs and back. We're going to press the base of the rib cage forward. So now we're moving more of the thoracic area of the spine in conjunction with the lumbar. So the lower and middle back are moving. Good. Inhale forward, exhale back. Powerful breathing through the nose. Really draw on the breath. Breath is life, life is breath. Breathe the breath of life. Energize, innervate the body via the breath. Pranasize yourself. All right, going to keep that rocking motion with the pelvis and the hips going, and slide the hands to the top of the thighs. And we're going to take the hands and slide the wrists back towards the hip crease as we lift our chest forward and exhale and round. So again, the chin stays parallel to the earth, face facing forward. We're moving everything lower, middle, and upper back now, so that the spine becomes like a wave. So when we're working with our spine, we're addressing the central housing for our nervous system, which means we're really working on everything. So this is another exercise that I do. First I do my Sufi grinds, or stomach circles, and then I do my spine flexes every day. And again, you can do this one sitting on the edge of your bed, the sofa, wherever you're at. Okay. Sitting in easy pose or in your chair. So that this addresses all the inner organs, and it opens up chi, channels of energy and meridians for energy to flow freely from the torso to the command center from above. So you're increasing the flow of oxygen and chi to the head, neck, and face as well. Very good. Inhale. Let's hold the breath. We're going to squeeze all those lower muscles. Lengthen, elongate the spine. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Squeeze up again. And relax the breath. Release the hands to the lap, palms up. And meditate before we go in. Relax. Notice. How are you feeling? All right. So this is I Dream a Genie pose. Everybody knows how to do I Dream a Genie, right? Right. Okay. So we're going to twist at the waist in I Dream a Genie pose. So inhale, and then exhale as you inhale to the left and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. So the movement comes from the waist here. And the head, neck, and shoulders all move as one unit. Powerful breathing through the nose. This should sound like this. Like a piston breath. Powering up. If this is too fast and too strong of a breath for you, then you can inhale as you cross to the center, exhale as you twist to the left, inhale, cross center, exhale, twist to the right. So do what's appropriate for you today. Sometimes I feel like going fast and sometimes slow. Listen to your body. It'll tell you what you need to do or not do every day. Inhale to center. Hold the breath. Again, squeezing all those lower muscles. Lengthen, elongate the spine. Feel yourself getting taller and growing. Exhale, hold the breath out. Squeeze up again. And relax and release the hands to the lap and meditate. Okay, so still working into the sides of the body, just going a little bit deeper now. We have the knees slightly wider than the hips, not too wide, but wide enough here. And we're going to have both hands on the shoulders with the thumbs at back and fingertips in front. And I refer to this one as I'm a little teapot. So you're going to inhale, get nice and tall, and you're going to exhale. You're going to turn the spout in the direction that you lean. Inhaling, coming back to center, and exhaling, we're going to go the other way, so the spout's on the opposite side of the teapot. Inhale, and then exhale as you relax to the side. So just let gravity do the work here. And we're working on the wrists opening up, chi to flow freely all the way out to our fingertips, so the body can function like it was intended to. And you can stay here as long as you like. Let it maybe chin towards the chest. And you can look up underneath that armpit or look down at the floor. Experiment and see what feels right, what feels good for you. Maybe you'd like a deeper opening. Inhaling, coming to center. We'll switch sides and do the other side. Again, if we hold the head in one position, the neck might get cranky. So I like to alternate between looking down and maybe looking up, or the chin slightly towards the chest. And lifting that elbow towards the sky. Coming back to center, we'll do the other side one more time. I'm a little teapot. A lot of these exercises we're going to do today, you can do with your kids at home. So it's not just restricted to people in a chair. Really lift that elbow towards the sky. Yep. And coming back to center. Last time. And coming back to center. All right, this time we're going to change it up just a little bit. Inhale, as you exhale, leaning towards the side, we're going to take this top hand and we're going to reach out and then bend the elbow and pull. Reach out and pull. So I'm looking down at the floor in the direction that I'm reaching, or looking out. And coming back to center, we'll do the other side. So lean to the side first, chin comes down towards the chest or looking down, and we're going to reach out and pull. Oh, this should feel so good today. Opening up your intercostals and the rib cage. Latissimus dorsi will thank you for it. It gives you the strength to hold up your shoulders and your arms. And inhaling, coming back to center, and then slowly float the hands down to the top of the thighs. Very good. Okay. So let's open up the wrists and hands and forearms a little bit by extending your right arm out in front of you. Flip the palm up. You're going to take this left hand and you're going to guide the fingertips down towards the earth as you press the heel of your hand away from you. Take a nice deep breath here. And then we're going to flip the palm so that stop in the name of love, right? You're pressing the palm away. And pull the fingertips back and press out through the heel of that hand. Okay, and then left arm out, flip the palm up, guide the fingertips down. If you use a keyboard, power tools, you've been gardening or doing any kind of crafts, this is something you can do every day, several times a day. All right. So if we don't open up all these channels for energy to flow, we'll get obstructions and we may not feel as well. Anti-arthritis exercises. All right. So let's open the hands, place the thumb inside, and create a fist around them. And we're going to hold the arms out in front of us, and we're going to rotate the wrists around. Good. And going the other way. And then shake it out. Shake it to the side. Shake it up. Shake it down. Shake it all around. And it's so good to shake everything out. Okay. So, if you have a block, that would be good. Or if you have just a book that you could use, we're going to be using that for the next exercises. But failing that, you can just go ahead and interlace the fingers and just kind of hold lightly that way. I like using a block. It just gives me something that I don't have to grasp or hang on to. I hold on to it really lightly. I'm just kind of balancing it here. This is a really light block. So this is something I do standing and sometimes sitting. It's just a wonderful way to open up the entire body. So we're going to inhale and going to lift the block up. And the elbows are round here. Yeah, elbows are soft and round. And exhale, and bring it down. And inhaling up. And exhaling down. One more time, inhaling up. And exhaling down. And then bringing the block back to your heart center. Okay, so we're going to inhale. And then exhale as you come back to center. And then inhale, face is facing forward here, and exhale. Just move till you meet a little resistance. Okay, so you might feel this all the way down to your waist. Okay, this time, inhaling, you'll look the opposite direction. Look away. Inhale and then exhale and look the opposite direction. Look away. Good. And coming back to center. Okay, this one's really good for warming up your shoulders if you're going to lift weights or you're going to do anything, activities out in the yard or projects that you need to work on. For removing obstructions so you have full mobility to do the activities you want to do with your upper body, especially. So we're going to take the block and just pass it around behind you. Looks like this. Easy peasy, right? You can do it. All right, and then we're going to go the other way. So reversing directions and crossing the body is good for balancing the hemispheres of the brain. It keeps our brain active. That's why I love yoga. It works on everything. It's all and everything, all at the same time. It's not just physical fitness, it's mental fitness. All right, so we're going to take it up a notch. So we're going to pass the block overhead and switch sides behind you. It's going to look like this as you switch the sides. Okay. you getting warm? Okay, reverse directions. I'm getting warm. Couple more here. I know you can do it. The good thing is, go ahead and relax and release that to your lap. The good thing is I'll be able to reach the top cupboard where I hide the cookies. So it's important to keep our upper body strong and stretched and flexible if we want to reach those cookies. Okay, so let's come back to our shoulders after we let them rest for just a moment, after we do a few things for our lower body here. Let's begin by raising up on the toes. Good. And then come up on the heels. And then raise up on the toes. And come back on the heels. Waking up the calves and the feet. Walking on the heels. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the sides of my chair. I'm going to come up on my toes and I'm going to walk the toes to the side. And coming back to center, and lift the toes up, walking on the heels, and coming back to center. I'm going to scoot back in my chair a little bit so I can extend my legs out in front of me. You can keep the heels down if you want, but if you can lift the legs, that'd be fine too. You're going to point and flex, point, flex. Really bring those toes back towards your navel. Good. Point, flex, press out through the heel, and point, and relax, and circle out the ankles. Sometimes they go crack, 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 and that's okay. We're breaking up any mineral deposits. Good. And then this is Charlie Chaplin feet. Yeah. So you might feel that all the way up into the hip flexors here. And then big toes pointing towards each other. Pigeon toe. Oh, that one comes all the way up in my groin and my hips. You can feel my psoas activating, strengthening. All right, and Charlie Chaplin. Some of the most underrated exercises we can do to strengthen our hips. All right, and coming back to center. Knees coming straight out from the hips, holding on to your sides of your chair. We're just gonna roll through. So rolling through the hips, when I say roll through, the movement comes from the hip, not the knee joint. And you'll notice that my foot is up on the ball of my foot. So pivot on the ball of the foot and it moves through the hip. So these are just windshield wipers, but you do need to proceed with caution at first until you start opening this up and warming up. So the knees going straight down and pressing out through the heel on the ball of my foot. Yeah, we'll just clear out the hips a little bit here before we move on. I got the squeaky chair again today. I could have swore this was the chair that didn't squeak. I'm gonna have to tighten it up. Maybe you've got a squeaky chair too. All right. So coming back to center, this is a seated pigeon pose. So I'm going to extend the left leg out in front of me and I'm going to cross my right ankle over the top of the left ankle. I'm going to reach down, take a hold of my pant leg and pull and guide this leg up until the ankle's above that left knee. Then I'm going to start bending that left knee, walking it up until I can sit up nice and tall and have my heel right underneath the left heel into the left knee. Okay, so this might be enough. You may feel this already in the hips. Inhale nice and tall, and maybe keeping the head and heart lifted. Exhale and hinge forward from the hips. Might be only an inch or two. Breathing, breathing, breathing here. Don't want to hold the breath. I'm going to massage the muscles, organs, tendons, and ligaments from the inside out. Inhaling up and exhaling, coming forward. All right, inhaling up. And if you want to let go of the sides of your chair and balance isn't an issue for you here, then you're going to extend the arms out with the palms up. You're going to give and receive. Give and receive. 2 more. All right, hands come back to prayer. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist to the right. 1 more time each side. Twisting left, center, right, center, and exhale, and slowly release the hands down. Extend that left leg out. We're going to slide that leg down. Go ahead and tap the toes out. And if you like, I like to take my fist to that little indentation on the hips and release any tension I built up before we do the other side. Okay, so extend the right leg out in front of you and across the left ankle over the right. And then you can reach down, take hold of your pant leg, ankle, and draw that ankle up above the knee. And then begin bending the right knee and walking that foot towards you until it comes straight under the knee. Sitting up nice and tall, holding on to the sides of the chair. Inhale as you exhale. Keep the chin lifted as we hinge forward. Might be just an inch or 2 till you feel a little resistance, not pain. Just a little pull. Better to underdo than to overdo, so that you can come back and do this another day. Nice deep breathing, low and slow below the navel center. You might feel things relax and release now. And then we're going to come up with that tray and we're going to give and receive. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Very good. Hands come to prayer at the heart. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, twist at the waist to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. 1 more time each side. And coming back to center, we're going to slowly extend that leg out, lower it down, and relax and release. All right. So you're going to interlace the fingers together behind you, just like this. And I'm going to press my palms over the back of the fingers in towards the chair and lift the heart up and press, 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 press. Good, and relax and release. I'm going to take a hold of that block again, and we're going to do some figure eights. We're coming back to the upper body and the torso. This time we're going to allow our weight to shift from hip to hip or hip point. Your sits bones on the chair, you'll feel 1 thigh maybe or 1 hip coming up slightly as you move here. So you're really activating the whole body here as we do figure eights with our blocks. Good. Pressing down through the opposite foot to give ourselves some momentum. And the figure eights can be small too. Figure eights can be right here. Or you can really reach. So this is the infinity sign. Yeah. On its side, so it's long and horizontal. All right, and then we're going to bring the figure eight up, a nice tall 8. And then if the shoulders are cranky, just do very small figure eights. So this is a tall 8. Okay, we're going to come back to that infinity on its side. I'm going to switch directions and go the other way around, reverse directions. Good. right. Let your gaze follow the block as you move, or your hands as you move through this. A couple more. All right, and coming back to center. I'm going to set that block to the side. Okay. So, this is called the teacup exercise. So both of my elbows are bent and my palms are facing up. I'm going to start with my right hand first. So I've got a cup of tea here and you don't want to spill it. So I'm going to do kind of a figure eight like we did before, but this time is going to be a little different because you've got a cup of tea that you don't want to spill. If you can bring the hand up over the head, then fine. If not, that's all right too. It could be right here, wherever is appropriate for you. So it's the teacup exercise. So again, it's a little bit like that figure eight exercise. We're really involving the entire body here, even though we're only working the right side. And then we're going to reverse directions. Reverse directions now. Back to center. Teacups with the left hand. It's okay if you spill a little tea. There's more where that came from. I've got a lot of tea. I'm always drinking tea. Good. Really get involved. Move the whole body. Directions go the other way around. Okay, coming back to our starting positions. 2 cups of tea, right? Can you do it? Don't spill your cups of tea. Tiny bit more. Oh, reverse directions go the other way. And slowly float the arms down, 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 down to the side. Let's have the palms of the hands facing up in your lap and relax before we go on. Notice that energy as it moves through you. Are you warmed up? Do you feel alive, energized, and connected? Connected to that energy. Connected to the people around you, the plants and the animals. The wind, the water, and the trees. All the animals. So we're going to do a really special meditation today. It's Kirtan Kriya, K-I-R-T-A-N, Kriya, K-R-I-Y-A. A lot of people refer to it as the Satanama meditation. This takes about 12 minutes. We're going to play our fingers to Satanama. So thumb to index finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to ring finger, and thumb to pinky finger. And then repeat. So you're going the same direction. It's circular. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Index, middle, ring, and pinky that you're touching lightly. Enough to pressure where you can feel the contact though. Satanama are the seed syllables, bij mantra of Satnam. It's a breakdown to Satanama, and it means existence, life, death, and rebirth, the cycle of creation. And this is a really special meditation because it's been endorsed by the National Alzheimer's Association to help offset any early dementia, so we want to battle that, so good for our brain health. There's been a lot of studies done on it, and or they will endorse it. But it's also good for the little ones, to teach the children for their very first meditation. They like this one as well. But also, no matter where you're at in life, it's just a plain good meditation. This is a great way to work through any past traumas in your life, and even current ones that you might be working through. Helps us to let go of those holdings on a physical and metaphysical level and emotional level, so that we have clear and brilliant minds, so we can respond appropriately and appreciate fully the life we've been given. So without further ado, Kirtan Kriya, we will recite the mantra out loud, Satanama, and then we'll do that for a couple minutes, and then we're going to whisper Satanama, and then after that we're going to silently think Satanama. So we'll mentally think the mantra, and then we'll come back to whispering, and then back to reciting that out loud. Our gaze is up and our eyes closed and up and in between the brow, looking at the third eye, Agna Chakra. And if you like, you can think about Satanama pulsing down through the crown of your head, out through the third eye, sort of like an L shape, not for loser, but for just the shape showing where the energy is flowing in through the crown and out through the third eye and out to the universe. So you're sending those beautiful vibrations out to connect with everything around us and to be a part of and one with everything. So without further ado, sit up straight so energy can flow freely. Children like to sit cross-legged, crisscross applesauce with the legs to do this one. See if your grandkids will do this with you. Do this one every day. Try it for 40 days and see where it goes. Keep a diary. and stretch. Shake it out. Bring the hands to prayer to your heart. Inhale and visualize yourself as healthy, happy, and fulfilled. See it and feel it. And exhale. Inhale. Send healing prayers, thoughts, love, and energy to someone you know who needs it now, and keep some for yourself. And exhale. Inhale. Project for peace on earth and beyond. And exhale. And we'll end with a long sut and a brief nam. Inhale deeply, begin. Sat Nam. Thank you. God bless you. Sat Nam. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.